Hey, thanks for clicking on Hey MelissaCrochets. I appreciate you. Welcome to week 5 of 31 skeins in 31 days. I knew this would trickle into January, and I said that on week 1, so go back and look if you want proof. So we're getting down, so it's going pretty well. I am pleased with the progress. So as I mentioned last video, we're not using the patons over here. We are using these solids here. And then this shelf here is what we still need to use. Whatever. So hopefully this week we can use quite a bit more. And then we can move on to different plans in the new year. So I look forward to getting this all finished up. So that'll be nice. Something I'm really loving the hexagon cardigan, how it's coming out. So here we are. It looks really nice. I'm hoping I don't have to cheat next time we add a color, because I want it to be a dark color, because it seems to go like kind of light, dark, light, dark, light. I'm hoping Larry either pulls this one here, which is Red Heart Biddy Stripes in the color Horizon, or the Red Heart Super Saver Biddy Stripes in the color Galaxy. So they're both very similar. So these two here I think would look really nice. We already have the color Crayon Box. This one here, Crayon Box in there, that is this stripe right here. So this one would also be really nice. This is Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the color Deep Teal. I think that would look really nice as well. So we'll see what he pulls. I may have to cheat if he pulls like a pink, or this pink, or this one here, because that's already on the outside. So we'll see. Although, that being said, this one would add like a thicker stripe if he pulls it again. I did put that picture back in because I knew I had more of it. And then, if you're curious, it is Red Out Premium Tweeds in the color. It's a cute color name, Rainbow Tweed. I'm thinking of something else though that had a cute color name, but that's okay. So, welcome to week 5. Tomorrow morning, tonight is Sunday night. It is December, what is the date today? 29th. So 2 days left of the year. So we will see you tomorrow morning when Larry picks the project of the day. Good morning and happy Monday from Melissa and Larry. It is now Monday, December 30th. So only 2 days left of the year, which is just crazy. It's raining and windy outside, so don't mind my hair. We're gonna pick the yarn and the project for today. Yarn first. Thank you. Oh, you picked 3. Can you pick one of those? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Next is the project. Come on. Pick one. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. Jake, good job. Jake, good boy. He's full of sass this morning, if I couldn't tell. He's like Garfield, who doesn't like Mondays. Plus, it's raining outside, which means the ground is wet, so heaven forbid he can't go to number 2. Such a weirdo. Right? Okay, so what we are doing today is... Oh, we're adding to the hexagon cardigan. As I said last night, I might need to cheat depending on this yarn, so let's see. I'm hoping I don't, and he picked the right one. Yeah, no, I'm not adding this to the hexagon cardigan. It's like the spring, no, it's like a dark green. Mainstays acrylic is, no, not doing it. Can you pick a different yarn? Okay, let's see. Thank you. Okay, I'll take the one in your mouth. Thank you, good boy. Okay, the one in his mouth was, okay, like a nice light blue. So, we'll see. And then the third one is definitely not going to work. It's like a rainbow. Thank you for the effort. The yarns that Larry picked, I'm going to show to you. Okay, turn the camera, get a bit more lighting. So this blue one is an option. I don't know, is it an option? I really don't like that. I'd rather have like a darker color. And the second one is this dark green. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. And the third one's definitely a no. So I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna add what I want to add. I knew this would happen because we're getting down to nitty gritty of the yarn. Wrong. It is the color Galaxy. So it's like purples and blues, and you know there's a lot of purples and blues in here already. So that's what we're adding. The color Galaxy. Good morning from Melissa and Larry, the very impatient Old English sheepdog. He's hopped down twice and I'm like, get back up there. Today is the last day of the year. It's Tuesday, December 31st. Crazy, right? So let's pick the project and the yarn. All right, pick one. Thank you. So we have the project, and now the yarn, sir. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, you can go if you want. Thank you. Okay, so the project is 4-row hexagon. And that nice solid color pink that he wanted us to put with hexagon cardigan, but that wasn't gonna work. So that was a few days ago. So it would have been in week 3, or no, week 4. And I only have one little project left in this bucket, so I'm gonna have to print off more of these today and add them tonight because, I mean, we have one for tomorrow, but that's it. So there's no chance, right? So that's it for Tuesday, December 31st. I'll show you what we added on yesterday. So yesterday we took the Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes and we added the color Horizon. And I love Bitty Stripes so much. It's such a beautiful yarn. And just the way it's spray dyed is so pretty. So you know, when you have a skein like that, and you know, there's varying colors, you don't always see all the colors when you look at the skein. So when this color came out, this blue here, I was like, it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. And I really hope they come out with more of these, and I will put that word in at work. It'll be like, come out with more colors. And I know there is quite a few colors of Red Heart Bitty Stripe on Yarn Inspirations, our retail website. There's quite a few now, but it's not enough. I want more. And I don't work with worsted weight a lot. That's why I'm going through all this yarn doing this. So I can use it up and off it goes. But at the same time, if they release more of these, the hexagon cardigans would be so beautiful. There's that blue again. It's just so nice. Like when I picture a very beautiful blue, this is the color that I imagine. Like this beautiful blue here. And I can never describe it to people because I'm partially colorblind. So all shades of this certain colors look the same to me. So like all blues look the same. So this is the blue that I see. It's really hard to describe. So like all blues look the same, all the purples look the same. So you're seeing this a lot differently than I do. So I see this as like I can tell you the colors that I see. I see like a purple, white, and a blue. And like I know this is different. Like I see a bit of red there and some white. But, you know, I took this to work yesterday to work on my lunch break to put these 2 rows on, the Bitty Stripes. And my coworker that I ate lunch with every day, he was like, oh my goodness, it's getting so beautiful. He's like, I love the varying colors and just the color palette is just so amazing. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad you at least see it that way. Because, you know, it's different for my eyes than it is for everyone else's. So, not part of this series, but this has just arrived. I ordered it from yarnspirations.com. Speaking of Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes, this is the color Sunset Beach. So, Sunset Beach. So my plan with this is to do some charity beanies, maybe 1 or 2, and then put the rest towards a hexagon cardigan, which I think is going to be beautiful. I really want to do like 2 rows solid, 2 rows of this. I don't know what solid yet. I got to figure that out, but it's just so beautiful. I love those colors, and like the spray dye effect is just amazing. And I love it so much. So that's all for Tuesday, December 31st. And I will see you guys in the new year. Happy 2025. Today is Wednesday, January 1st. And it's the new year. So I'm wishing everybody the best in 2025. I do want to say that if you didn't hear your 2024 resolutions, please be kind to yourself. Not everybody, can make the resolutions year after year. So yesterday, Larry had pulled this yarn here. It's like a nice pastel, neon pink. And then the project was a 4-row hexagon. I only got one of them done yesterday, but this afternoon I did 3 of them to add to our hexagon blanket when we get there. And then, since I already had a bunch of yarns and those little papers set aside, I decided to do the 3-strand winter cowl. So it was really, really nice. I will put a picture of the yarns that were used. One of them was a Red Heart Super Saver pooling yarn in the color Berry, which is like the dark pink and purple there. And then the Loops and Threads Rockabye Multi Soft Classic. And the other one was a Vanna's Choice in like a nice gray color. And I really like the way it turned out. My favorite part is when the dark purple here would meet like the yellow. Like the contrast was really, really nice. And I knew I didn't have a whole lot of each of the yarns, so I just did like you can't wrap it around or anything, but I think it's still nice for whoever ends up having it. This is for charity. I won't be saving it for myself. So there you have it. That was the project for Wednesday, December 1st. And then tomorrow morning before I head off to work, and I said December. No, I meant January 1st. It's going to be so hard to do because this whole series of 31 Skeins, 31 Days has been in December. But now it's January, Melissa. It's January. So tomorrow morning I'll have Larry pick the project for January 2nd. Good morning. Today is Thursday, January 2nd. Larry's going to pick the project and the yarn for today. Thank you. I'll have. Not food, you weirdo. And the yarn? Yes, pick one. Thank you. Good boy. Okay, so we are making a charity beanie with Bernat. No, it's not Bernat. It's Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes. I will grab. I know that this is the wrong picture for this one, but that's what happens when you're colorblind. So, because I can see on the ball band on here it says Galaxy, well, this is Horizon, and that's what I have left. The other one we already put into the hexagon cardigan. So we'll be making a charity beanie with this today. Good morning from Melissa and Larry. Today is Friday, January 3rd, and this week has been like weird feeling for, because like Wednesday was holiday, was New Year's Day. So yesterday, Thursday, at work felt like a Monday, but today's gonna feel like a Friday, so weird, right? So yesterday I got this finished up. That's that charity beanie that you chose for the project. And that was the color Galaxy, Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes, so I still have quite a bit left. That's okay, I'll put it towards my scrap corner to corner, maybe, we'll see. Then I double stranded it with Vanna's Choice in gray. I'm hoping whatever he picks today I can use the rest of this. So let's get to that. You ready to pick? Okay, pick one. Thank you. Good boy. Now the project. Thank you. He went into that with a purpose. Good boy. Okay, it looks like, oh, we're making another charity beanie today with the yarn. Okay, neon stripe. Oh, that'll be interesting together. So we'll see if I have enough of this. If not, I'll just double strand more of this because I have close to a full skein of this rainbow yarn. Okay, so here's that yarn. It is really nice. I actually got this from my neighbor. She had dropped off a big bag of yarn, said pick through it, give me back the rest. So I grabbed this and like 2 other things that I've used before. So I'm gonna double strand these today. So I think it'll look okay. I mean, whatever, it's just a beanie for charity, so it's okay. At first I was like, oh, I don't really like the match of it, but it'll be fine. Every time I tell myself that, I end up liking the result anyway, so. Okay, that's the project for Friday, See, I said December again. No, it's January. Friday, January 3rd. Good morning. Today is Saturday, January 4th, and welcome to the weekend. I finished this yesterday. This is the neon stripe that Larry pulled for the project. And I double stranded it with Vanna's Choice, like a gray color. And then I ran out like I thought. So the last 2 rows have been double stranded with black. I like the way the colors turned out. It was pretty cool to watch. And then since I knew that today was the last day for this 31 skeins in 31 days series, I just grabbed I think it's called Ocean, and it's Red Heart Super Saver stripes, or maybe it's just Red Heart Super Saver, I don't know. But the color was Ocean. And then I did some, back loop only rows just to keep my brain excited while we were watching something last night. So got that done. So I used up that skein as well. And then I also used up a skein of variegated blues that I had. There was no ball band on it, so I can't tell you what it is. I can tell you it's a Red Heart Super Saver, but I don't know what product. And I can't remember where I got it. Maybe I got it at my workplace, or maybe I got it at a thrift store, but I'm pretty sure it's from my workplace. But it was pretty nice. It's really pretty. I said to my husband, I was like, should I double strand like these 2 yarns together? He's like, no, keep it like normal. Because he knows I love to do funky and weird things and, test the waters, test the yarns together. So I was like, okay, fine. And they did turn out nice, and I knew they would, but I just like to do funky things. So I think I'm going to end the entire series here. It makes me kind of sad because we've been doing this for, how many days now? Over 31, but that's okay. I knew that would happen. So I don't have a whole lot of yarn left. You're going to see a clip next showing you like how the shelf looks currently. I find I can fit everything onto one shelf now, so the progress has been pretty amazing. And I'm proud of myself for all of this. There were a few days where I was like, I'm sick of doing this. I need to stop. But, I powered through. And I'm fine with, what I have left over, because I do want to start making some Valentine's Day sweaters, cardigans, projects, whatever. And that's it. That's all. I appreciate you joining me on this entire 5-week journey. I do have all my content planned out for the year now, and I'm excited about that. You'll be hearing about that next week on January 12th. I already had the video edited and stuff. I do have to add one clip to it, but it's my 2025 goals, or desires as I've been calling them. I don't like the word goals. It sets too much pressure on yourself or myself or whatever. So you'll be seeing that next week. Here's how our shelf is looking. I'm able to put all things on one shelf now. As you can see, of course, there is some left, but that's okay because I need to save some yarn for some Valentine's Day cardigans. Something else I'm going to put in this video is just like a count of how many skeins we ended up using in total, and then also like all the projects that have been done. So I gotta go on my Canva and kind of screenshot this, screenshot that, and put it into a collage type thing. But I think it'll be cool to see like an overall after all of this, and I'd be disappointed if I didn't do it. Week 1, we used 6 skeins in total and 2 standalone projects. Week 2, we used 10 skeins with 7 standalone projects. Week 3 was 8 skeins with 10 standalone projects. Week 4 took us through 8 skeins and 4 standalone projects. Week 5 brought us to 10 skeins and 6 standalone projects. So altogether, during this 5-week series, we used up 42 skeins of yarn. And then once I complete the scrap basket, I plan on doing that this weekend, that'll be 47 skeins. So I'm going to count it as 47 because I know I'm going to do it. Otherwise, this is going to make me a liar. So I know it's going to be done now. So 47 skeins is just crazy. And standalone projects, we did 31 in total. And by standalone projects, that's basically everything except for those hexagons we made for the blanket and the yarns that I put towards the cardigan. So the yarns inside the cardigan, and that's included in the 47 skein count, is 6 in total. And then the hexagons that we ended up making, I went through and I counted them all and I could hardly believe it. We made 49 in total. I mean, I did so many per day whenever that was chosen, but I thought that was pretty cool. I knew it would be like a good amount, but that's a crazy number. That being said, I do still have, of course, like these left over. So I do have some projects in here, and I'm going to keep this bucket because we might do another series like this later in the year. And then I'll keep this kind of like for inspiration and stuff. But of course, these yarn bits or pictures, whatever, will be tossed because I'm going to put those into another project. But I thought that was pretty good. I'm proud of myself for sticking with it through this series. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to create a playlist on YouTube that will, you know, just house like weeks 1 through 5 in case anybody finds this in the future. So I appreciate you watching and sticking with me and, you know, enjoying Larry. I've been enjoying the comments with everybody saying how cute he is. And he's a cute boy when he wants to be anyway. He's full of sass, but that's what you get some days. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please remember that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are loved, and the world appreciates having you here. I'll see you next week.